it going, guys? KAMZ here, bringing you guys some domination on Hanoi, and welcome to Rusher series episode number 8. In this gameplay, I was using my Galil with a silencer. For my perks, I've got Flat Jacket Pro, Hardened, and Tactical Mask, all my usuals, along with Semtex, Stuns, or Concussions, and my Tactical Insertion. In this gameplay, I ended up going 59 to 5. You'll see in this gameplay that I rarely stay in one area as usual, but in this gameplay, I'm not really going to talk too much about the gameplay because it's basically the same thing that's been going on all the other Rusher series, just running around, gunning. But the good thing about this gameplay, in the beginning, the host connection was actually on the other team, and we ended up having a host migration, which made us all happy. It was like, oh, right on, finally get green bars. But yeah, we ended up getting host migration in this gameplay, and I think I picked up like about 3 different guns in this gameplay, maybe 3 or 4. But I was kind of like on a streak for a little bit, ran a lot, back and forth to A, B, C, the usual in the Rusher series. If you guys are new watching this video, well, from my Rusher series, this is what I basically do in the Rusher series. Other than that, I'd come up with any miscellaneous commentaries about random stuff or not. And in this one, I'm actually going to talk about my workplace. I work at a rent-a-car place. It's Advantage Rent-A-Car. I'm basically a transporter slash vehicle service agent or whatever. All these multitasker, you know what I mean? Clean the cars, transport these cars back and forth, and return agent. So today was very interesting. It was the hardest thing to not freaking laugh. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the character from Mad TV. She's not on the show anymore, but before she was called Miss Swan. This Chinese lady ended up returning a car at our rent-a-car place, at our base place. She drove into our return lane. I waved her down as usual, trying to give her the sign to park over here. She comes flying into the return lane and almost hitting my coworker, which is actually my boss. And I tried to tell her, like, oh, come on, okay, you can stop right here, like giving the signal, stop sign in my hand. Okay, you can stop, stop. And I had to jump back. It's like she was gonna run my boss over, and she was gonna run me over. I'm like, oh my god. And the most hilarious thing was, she came out. This is what she said to me. Are you gonna return? Is this the return lane? I didn't know where to park. I almost got lost on my way over here. I'm like, oh my god. When she first said that, I tried so hard not to laugh. It was just too funny. The first thing that came to my mind was Miss Swan. And you know some of her skits that went on. Hello, get the cappuccino. Look at the cappuccino. Pate. It's so sexy. Look at the chocolate. Sorry, but I just couldn't get over it. She was just too funny. She's a cute little short Chinese lady too, and she just came out and she started talking to me in that strong accent, and I could not help it. But she even looked at me. Oh, what's so funny? Are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm in the right place, aren't I? This is Advantage. Like, yes, ma'am. There's a big sign right there. It says car return lane for Advantage Rent-A-Car. Well, yeah, I just wanted to share that because it was just too funny. And the first thing that came out of my other coworkers' mouth, because there was 3 of us, we were at the return lane when this happened, and I always try to mimic and try to pull a Miss Swan sometimes. You know, we all work hard, we work in the whole day, and we gotta have some humor, you know what I mean? We can't be so serious. But I would just give off like some sayings to them, like, oh, what are you doing? You're cleaning the car. But anyways, Yeah, it was just too freaking funny. I could not believe it. Like, this lady almost looked like her too. Like, her hair was like short and she was like almost the perfect height for Miss Swan. But yeah. It was just too funny. I can't get over it. But I don't know. This past week had a lot of different characters that came in. I mean, it is a rent-a-car agent place, but the other week, or was it last week? Well, the Miss Swan incident was today, and then yeah, last week we had a hobo come by to our office, and this guy has been warned like a million times to not take. And the stupid thing is, I gotta take orders, right? I need to listen to my boss. If the hobo comes by, do not let him take our bottles because that is all ours. And that's basically our money to pay our water bill, basically. Like, you know, the dispenser water thingies in the giant jugs. But, yeah, that's basically our money, and that's all of our bottles, all the workers' bottles, and maybe some from the customers, but that's all our bottles. And we usually take it out of the trash can and we put it on the side till it piles up, you know what I mean? And then we go redeem it, go to the recycling center. But I'm sitting in the return lane as usual on my desk, waiting for returns to come in, and this hobo guy, I caught him because before that, like a couple of days earlier, he snapped and he swore at my coworker. And this woman is like, she's like the sweetest lady ever. Her name is Pam, and she's so nice. I call her auntie, and that's just how it is when how we live in Hawaii. That's what we call for like respect. We call the older people aunties and uncles and stuff like that. But she told us when she's a wild, she can be rugged too. I know she can be rugged, but the guy told her basically to her face, "Fuck you! I can take the bottles whatever I want to." So she ended up chasing him away off of the base yard, right? So I ended up catching the hobo guy coming by, and he tried to play stupid with me. I see him walking away, try to set up his stuff, put his stuff down by the dumpster, then grabs his trash bag, and he comes back with a stick. So I'm with like 3 key rings in my hand, moving cars around as usual and trying to wait for a return, and this hobo fucking comes up, and I'm all like, I already know what he was gonna do. So I told him, "Sir, you need some help? You need any help? What are you looking for?" He looks at me, and he knows what I'm talking about. He tried to be sly with me, but sorry, orders is orders, and that is our money. You know what I mean? That's for our water. If we don't have those cans and those bottles, we won't be able to have water. And the workplace does need water. So, anyways, and plus we don't have a kitchen or anything. All we have is a bathroom. I ain't drinking water out of a fucking faucet in the bathroom. But I asked the guy, and he's all like, "Oh no, I'm just gonna pick up some trash around here." So I look at him, sure. So I walk past him, watch him go to the rubbish can, the 2 rubbish cans, one's for rubbish and one's for recycling. He starts trying to hide in front of the rubbish can, his back towards me, and try to grab the bottle. So I had to do what I had to do. Orders is orders from my boss. We need to ask the guy to leave, or we will call the cops the next time, because it is also trespassing on property, and business is business, you know what I mean? It does not look professional. There's a hobo sleeping around our fucking base yard. But I know if it was mine, yeah, I'd spare him a little bit, but he did steal bottles before, like took it out of our little area where he's not supposed to be, and he took it. But anyways, I walk up to him, "Sir, that's not rubbish though. Those are our bottles. You're not supposed to take those. Those are supposed to be for a Christmas party and for our water. You've been warned a million times you're not supposed to take that." So he looks at me like, "Fuck you. I can take whatever fucking bottles that I need to, you fucking cunt." Oh, hell no. I know you did not just call me a cunt. So what I did, I walked up to the hobo, I yanked the rubbish can out of his hand. "Excuse me," and all the FUs were all coming out of my mouth. Like, "Excuse me, no, you can't take our effing bottles. This is our bottles, and I'm gonna take it away from you." I yanked it out of his hands. He starts snapping at me. "When the fuck did Christmas ever stop? This is so fucking bullshit. You're just a man fucking hater. Just going on fucking Tourette's, some psycho fucking crazy hobo. You know how hobos can be. They can get psycho. And you never know what can happen. You don't know if these guys carrying around knives or guns or anything like that, but oh hell, I did not have no fear in me. I was just freaking pissed off that he fucking called me a cunt. So what I did was I kept snapping on him till he got off of the freaking property, and I had the radio on me. I told him, this phone right here, I'll call the cops or else you won't get off the property. So I jumped into a car and I beeped my horn the whole time till he got off of the property, and I told him, fuck you. Get a fucking job at McDonald's, God. It was too funny because my two coworkers just arrived as I was honking the horn. All I see them is just like their mouths are open, they're cracking up, they're like laughing, but it's silent from far away. And yeah, they were just tripping out that all they seen was my head roll the window down and stick my head out. Fuck you, get off the property. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this gameplay and the commentary as well. It's just a little something random from my life, so you guys get to know me a lot more better. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay and commentary as well. Hope you found it entertaining, and I will catch you guys next time. Shooties!